Regis, was several days out now before the start of the season. How are you feeling ahead of the start of what's going to be a very long campaign?
Uh, the preseason was long and necessary to build our confidence, I think, our physical condition as well. So now I think we are in better position to start the league. The commitment to work was very, very good, I think. But the reality and the truth is now during the competitive game. So the expectations are high, but we are, I think, ready to start now.
It's been a transitional summer for yourself, obviously moving over here, living in England for the first time. How have you adapted to your new surroundings?
New language to start. The welcome is great, really, from the club, from the fans, from the players. So we need some time to get to know each other for sure, but now it's clear for everybody, and the adaptation I think is good. The reality is still the game. So if the team is improving, I think that the adaptation is good. So against Marseille, for example, it was better. So I think we are in the right direction.
The pre-season work is done. Obviously, the double sessions are done. But what have you learned about the group in those last few weeks?
I watched many games of the last season, so I was sure that they were able to play good football, and for sure they had a lack of consistency during many games, but it was very interesting. And during this preseason, I can watch this ability to play good football. Now the main intention is to build a consistency, a regularity, because it makes the difference during a whole league. So I think we are improving this part, and I hope we will be able to do that against Cardiff on Saturday.
A lot has been spoken about your philosophy, the identity that you want to instill in the group. How do you feel you're getting on with that? Do you feel like the players are understanding the tactics and taking all that on board?
The style of play is the style of play of Sunderland. So I don't think that it's a new style of play, but maybe the way I explain these ideas is different because it's my culture, it's my methodology. During the preseason games, I think we perform well on the defensive part of the game. Against Marseille, for example, it was very interesting the way we pressed the opponent during their goal kick or their build-up under pressure. It was very interesting. So this part of our game is better right now. We need to improve the build-up under pressure. It's still the more difficult part of the game, I think. Marseille struggled against us, so for us it was also difficult to build under pressure. And the open play, when we are higher on the pitch, is better right now. We need to be more efficient for sure, but I think that the players understands the whole idea now. The execution and the learnings we can have after mistakes is in process.
We've added several new faces to the group, but one player supporters haven't seen at the moment is Yampa. What's his schedule like so far, and how far along or how close is he to featuring?
We need to build a strong foundation for him because he started late with the team, with 3 or maybe 4 weeks later. So we are waiting for him, but in a good condition. I think that in 10 days or maximum 2 weeks, he will be available for the group.
Obviously, this is your first taste of English football, and obviously your first taste of the Championship as well. So what are you expecting obviously from that, and obviously starting from Saturday?
I speak with many players to understand the specificity of this league, and what they explain, it's the many different styles we can meet during this league, and so it means that we need to be very adaptive. So our game need to be very consistent and adaptive, and as well the repetition of the games are a huge problem here, because 46 games in a season, it's like a long run. So the efficiency is very important, and the capacity to recover also.
From a team news perspective, how's the squad shaping up? Obviously, Dan Ballard was ruled out at the start of pre-season for a number of weeks. Pierre Ekwa has missed most or part of pre-season as well. How are we looking from an injury perspective?
There will be Pierre is now available, not really to compete, but he can train. And Dan needs 2 weeks to be available, so they will be available soon, I think.
We've obviously got 3 games in the next sort of week or so, starting at Cardiff, then a trip to Preston in the Cup, and then to your first taste of the Stadium of Light on the following weekend. 3 different challenges, 3 big challenges. How important is it that we sort of start the season on the right footing, and what are you expecting to see from your team in that time?
It's still important to create a good dynamic, because the momentum, when the momentum is positive, you can influence many events on the pitch. Sometimes it depends on us, sometimes it depends on other elements. So we need to focus on us at the moment. I think the whole energy is good, and I hope that the events will be positive for us.
We're going to be backed by thousands of fans yet again on Saturday. It is a 12:30 kickoff, but nevertheless, like I say, we'll be backed by a huge following. What have you made of the commitment of the supporters since you've joined the club? Like I say, we went away to Spain. There were thousands of fans there. We've been obviously on the road in pre-season. There's been a lot of supporters there. So, what have you made of their commitment towards this club?
It was impressive in Spain. It was really impressive. So, I think here we have the potential to play with 12 players on the pitch, really. So this energy, we can feel this energy during the Olympic Games, for example, because the French competitors in France benefits with the people and the fans are around. So here at Sunderland we have this chance, and we need to deserve this chance. So the way we will play, the way we will give the energy on the pitch, the way we will be creative and representative of the community, and I can say the style of play here, we will convince them that we deserve their support. And this is a huge expectation for us, I think.